Welcome to the Three River Valley series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we're picking up on the 4th of April 1958, which is a month later than I originally intended to start, simply because I was looking around the map prior to the video, just trying to get a feel for what is going on, how well we came through the winter. And I was looking at a few things and I got a little bit distracted. And what I've got at the moment is a little bit of a problem in the sense that the population is starting to stagnate a little bit. We are getting escapees mainly from the north, and the problem is that my three major towns down here now are virtually up to capacity, and the town in the north isn't really ready to start expanding dramatically. But I do have a plan to see if we can actually accelerate that process. But before we get into a more general update on the detail, a big thank you for all your comments and feedback. As usual, you guys give me a lot to think about. Now, I did get a comment about raising the landscape here. What I want to do is do a bit of an experiment, because I think I know where I've been going wrong. And what I want to do is take the road up through here, because we've now got the access to the excavators. So there's two bridges I want to build, so we're going to get straight in and do them straight away. And what I'm going to do is try and raise the ground a little bit further. Oh, that went up very quickly. And what I'm going to try and do is put a little bit of a road there. I think that might be high enough. And I think where I've been going wrong is I've been using these concrete bridges, and I don't think they really like going over these double spans. And I think, what do I want to use? Is it I think it's this type of bridge. No, it's not going to work. I don't think these are high enough yet, so we'll just try and lift this up a little bit more. I'm trying to avoid getting them too high, because the slope there is going to be a bit tricky. And this is one of the problems. I mean, this is one of the problems with raising the terrain. It's great when you're doing it out here, but when I was trying to do it over in the area there to break through to my new ports, it didn't exactly go that well. I think Tide Arch Bridge. Yeah, so we now can get across there with the. I think the Tide Arch Bridge actually does work better. Just let it run a little bit faster. Now the problem is I need to get down off of these hills, which is one of the reasons why I was trying to. I think we can. Just want to connect to there. Now I'm not going to put the road up this way just for the moment, because I want to do what I wanted to do a little while ago. Up here going to be my new village, and I've been thinking about this. I've got an idea up for what's going to be above here. If there's time, we're going to work on it here. I want the new village down here, and the moment my original plan was to bring the main road through the center here, but that would then go through the center of the village. So what I want to do is bring the road a little bit further south, say to about here, and I think this will also give an opportunity to raise the terrain here a little bit more. I think this side isn't too bad because we've got some height on this side, and I don't want to get in too close to the railway. Of course, it's going to take longer to get the level up higher here, and we're going to have to try and push this out a little bit like this. And again, we'll just try the concrete bridge here. Yeah, I think it's the concrete bridge that doesn't really like going over, but the tide bridge, we can get the height, will go over, I think, because it's a single span. Excavator, what's going on here? That because the... Wait, where have you gone? Hey. You shouldn't be doing anything at the moment. I was actually sure how you managed to... Oh, we brought them back. Yeah, because at the moment I just want those to do on leveling duty, because I've got quite a lot of leveling and things to do here. So let's keep rising this up a bit. See if we can get the... There we are, we got the span across there. Now, first things first, we just want to take out this road here. And what I want to do is... That's not going to work. We're going to have to raise the ground here. Yeah, a little bit more height here. Hopefully that will do. Yeah, that will. Okay, game. I can play this game. Yeah, well, and just bring this road through that, connect you to there. What that road will do is come through to here. Now, what I want to do is bring this road up, and we know roughly where that bridge is. So, gonna bring you up to about there. Run, and then I want this road to come directly north like that, and then this road I want to come straight back. Oops. You come directly into there. So what we've effectively got, what I've done now is created this area where the village is going to be going slightly up into this area here. And what that means is I have a road connection here to service the village for construction purposes. And we'll have this one coming up from this area here. See, these guys are already on the case. Anyway, so that is related to the bridges. And before we get into anything else, just give you a bit of an update of what's going on here. What I've got, this guy's actually finished, so we can get you on there, because the electronics industry is done, but I haven't got the distribution offices, so I forgot all about those. And so what I've done is I've put in the distribution offices there, which will get built. This one will bring the steel over to this open hole. What this one will do is distribute the mech components to here, and we'll use this as a kind of store where the mech components can get picked up, and then any surplus can be then exported. This area is going along quite steadily. And what I did is to try and speed the process up, I actually broke through with a mud road here, so that the road crew can start to work on this area and push out. Hopefully this connection will get made, and then we can start building up this area here, and the ports here will eventually start to put a bit of extra bits and pieces in. Up here, my road crew here is pushing out this way, and what I want to do is kind of push you into there. I think it's crew 5, isn't it? High Valley there. And then what I would like, actually what I could do is we're going to two-stage the roads here, because we've only got the one paver. So if I do that, then I can build the roads in 2 stages. That will stop the vehicles going and getting a bit stuck. And what I want to do is get the asphalt road into here. Then we're going to start pushing out that way with the main road. But at the same time, I want to asphalt in this area to make it a little bit more efficient, because we are now moving towards the point where we're getting more, how can you say, faster vehicles. So we need to start laying the roads to take advantage of that. The rest of the area here is good. Most of it's all settled. As I say, we're already working on that. Up here, this town is reaching its final point, and I think we've got some unemployment in this area, which is not helping. We get a fair amount of unemployment in this area because there isn't anything else for them to do. I've literally built this town out completely. I am thinking possibly some other kind of industry up here, but at the moment I don't want to overload the system. Plus, we've also got this that needs building for when this becomes a little bit more profitable. And I am thinking long term going up here to get some more iron ore coming down from the top. But you can see at the moment everything is going quite well. I don't know how many workers we're getting in the. Yeah, I mean, we're not getting anywhere near enough workers, but I think I mean, I could put some more what we call it's on. Let me just see. Let's have a quick look at the. This is a V3S open hole. I think what we will do is I can buy some more. I just remembered. I've now got access to the vanilla paver now, which is going to make quite a big difference as well. I want passenger cars, cabins. There we are. I think we'll get. I'm going to buy 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Let me just check. I can't remember what if I've got the open hole to carry these. Yeah, we've got the V3S open hole. So what I'm going to do is just pick you up. And actually we can just tell you get going because the route is already set up. So that guy can pick them up. We've got a little bit of queue there. So the rest of this area is pretty mature, so I probably won't end up building these remaining apartment blocks because unless we can find some more work for them, we can there's not much point in actually doing that. I'm thinking about getting rid of this kind of board production at the moment because it's not really doing anything, but so that's something else that we need to look at. Now, coming in this direction, what I want to do is kind of just show you what I've got planned here as for the port in this area, because of course we got the oil here, plus the fact that we're going to do a lot of construction in this area, also going in that direction. So what I want to do here, if the excavators will let me do it, is I think we're going to start with pumping harbour, if I can find it there. Pumping harbour. We're going to put a pumping harbour here first because what we want to do is to be able to import and export fuel. Now the reason for that is that will mean that we'll be able to export the fuel and bitumen around the map from this area here. Now the next thing I want is I think small or large. Now because what we're going to really just bring in here is the but mind you, I am planning on putting a farm up there. Maybe we could put. Well, it's a bit big, isn't it? I don't know. I don't think that's going to fit, is it? Will it fit? Yes, it will. And then what we're going to put in here is a medium harbour, so that when we get the farming up in here, we'll have a port here, which we can then use to move food around and of course this will be needed bring in other items in as well, such as steel for the construction. And then the last thing I want to put in here is going to be a little bit more tricky. I think we're going to put an unload, if I can get in an unloading port here for. Is it going to be unloading or loading? Let me think. No, it's going to be unloading, isn't it? Because what I want to do here is unload coal and gravel. So we can bring coal and gravel from there to there. One for the heating for the city that would be here, which would be quite big. Plus it could be, if we start to build along this side, this can be a distribution point for that. Also, by bringing in the gravel, might be able to speed up the building process as well. We've got another whole series of port structures here. Numerical type available. I think this is the vanilla game open hole. Actually, it might be worth checking that out just to see what its road speed is. Let me just see. Because, of course, in 1958, 1959, that's when if you got, like, if you're playing the 1960 standard start, the vehicles that you'd have available will start to appear in the game. Let's have a look at that. I think it's a covered hole, isn't it? Or was it an open hole? I can't remember now. There it is there. Only 62 kilometers an hour, so it's not fast, but it's got that carry capacity. I don't know if there's a... I don't think there's a... Oh yeah, it looks like we got the covered hole version as well. But this game, they're only 62 kilometers an hour, which means they got heavy carry capacity, but they are a bit slow compared to some of the other vehicles I've got. So we're not going to go in for a wholesale update from that perspective. So that is that done. Now, got an idea for what I want to do railway wise here. Shall I do it? Or yeah, I think I'll do it just to show you guys. Right. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to pick off the rail line from here, and we're going to come round and back that way, like that. And the track will come like that. And then off of this side here, I want to make sure we've got enough length of track there. You can come off there and then run. Whoops, that's... I want to stay green if I can. And we're going to put you there. Like that. So what we got is this coming in this direction. Now, as I mentioned in a previous video, I wanted this to be a tourist town. So what we're going to do is put a platform in, because we got this connector there. I think we'll put the platform in about here for tourists, and then we'll just trim this back a little bit here. Wait, why won't you trim back a bit further? Go. And then, oops. And oops, gone too far. Yeah, going to... This is going to come round here, run in here, down to there. Put a crossover in there. Now, what I also want to do is bring in the supplies for the village as well. Plus, I've got another idea which I would like to see if I can do. And what we're going to put in is a cargo station about here. Where did you come from? You've come all this way up to the gas station. Oh, it's because you're working there. I'm not exactly sure what you're doing there, but all right. We've now got this this cargo station. Of course, we're going to need to bring in the food, clothes, everything else that's going to be needed to come into here. So what I'm going to do is want the I want to put a fairly large warehouse in here, because I might want to export stuff as well, so I want to keep my options open as much as possible. And we're gonna put you there, and then we're gonna put a train. I'm gonna put this back here so the road, actually we could come out that way, couldn't we? Just trying to think. How far away are we from there? We're far, and no. It's always the same. I've got this idea of what I want to do in my head, but when it comes to like turning it into reality, then you run into the reality of roads and other bits and pieces, and then that starts to kind of make things a little bit different. And on this side, we're going to put this here. We can take the road out that way, can't we? So I don't need to worry about the northern road. Again, how far away? Yeah, we'll put an open storage here. And then what we're going to do is put a rail construction office alongside that. We'll put this back slightly like that. Slightly, because we're going to need a small. We're going to put you. Actually, yeah, we'll put you about there. So we're kind of dropping things back so that we can bring a road system out here. And then, so what we're going to have is a rail construction office there. And then put the, I'm going to come off this area here. You're going to come down into there. That. And hopefully cross over there. Now, what I want to do, no, that's wrong. No, it's not. That's right, because that's the actual train platform, isn't it? Because that also means that leaves a possibility of putting a meat store here, should we need to import it. And then what I'm going to do is I want this junction to be like one block of one junction. While we're actually do it there, and we're going to just put the rail construction in here. Now, the reason I'm putting a rail construction office here is the distance, because it's taken longer and longer for the construction trains to get out. Let's just accept that. What we mean is that we can start pushing the track out this way, and the train won't have such a long outrun to get anywhere. And it means that we can start building up this little town here, which will then give us the support for this area. And the other thing I'm also thinking is that I'm just going to put it in as a kind of marker. I was looking at this just before I started. We've got the option for gravel there. So rather than shipping all the gravel up to here, what we'll be able to do is set a small little gravel construction area here. Yeah, really small scale, like a, you're not sure what I'm talking about. Factory, I think we've got one in here, something like the rock crusher or some really small setup like this, which we can create enough gravel just simply to do the local construction here and supply the construction office. And then of course, and what we can do is start using this to bring in the necessary goods to get things done. So I think we've got everything done there. So what we're going to do is shoot off down to here. I mean, apologies, it's taken a little while to get here, but this is the area that I think is the future, because we've got to get everyone out of these tents and start getting this proper town put together, because we're not getting the efficiency from the food factory here at the moment. You can see, because at the moment the workers coming out here are irregular, because we don't really have enough people to go around. In fact, we'll just let the game run. See, we've got some workers here, but we don't have enough to go round. So what we need to do is hopefully keep enough food coming into there, keep our population going. I think every so often a bus will get out here and drop off workers. I think. What on earth are you? Who are you? You're actually coming out for food. There is definitely a bus route out here. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is the one. So you can see every so often we bring about 10 or 12 workers out. But that's absolutely no good. So what I want to do is come up to building this area here. And I've got a plan. The power station right over there. And this side is a little bit close to that food factory. So what I'm thinking is to put in some jade apartments, because these are quite nice and they're relatively quick to build because they don't need that much. Each one takes 100 workers. The only thing is that they don't tend to have that high quality, but I think we can work with these. They're better quality than those, and each one of these blocks would take the equivalent of one of these. So what we're gonna have is just the whole thing here, and I'm gonna put in 1, 2, 3 up like the back there, and that would leave space for a footpath, and then I'm gonna bring a road out. Actually, I'm gonna bring a road through like that, and then put a road down through like that, which will connect, and then we'll trim that road back for the moment. So that gives me that corner junction there. And in effect, I think what we might do is put that out, connect through to there. So effectively what we get is a little bit of a kind of a suburb here. And then we'll put in, go back to the mods. Year 84, year 82. I think we'll be okay. And then, whoops, control. Yeah, and I don't know if you can see, but with this one, we've actually in range of the sewage line. So the idea is that this will allow me to put in, start that end, 1, 2, 3 there. Then what that would give us is 100. Well, that would be 600. That would give us enough accommodation for 900 people, which should get the core of the town up and running. I did put in, got a heating plant there. We got what we got here is water, and we haven't got sewage. Okay, so we need to put a sewage plant in here because the sewage, that sewage plant only reaches these, and we need to get sewage into the center of the town. This is a water substation. Right, let me just see if I can get in a sewage outline. Actually, where is the... Right, we got a connection there and a connection there, so we could run directly out from there, can't we? So if I put in... it's not going to work very well, is it? We're going to have to kind of put it in a bit like that. Let's say there in the center of town, and then we're whoops. Hey. Hopefully we're going to get the slope for this. Don't, we've got problems. Okay, so that's now worked there, and little mud footpath there. We're going to, whoops, don't want that. And what we're going to need to do is, I keep forgetting that number 1, which is my preferred construction, is actually on the other side of the map, so they won't have a road construction because there's no road connecting. It'd be quite interesting if you built a road from this corner all the way down to the bottom and then tried to assign the construction office, whether the game would go for it. What we got here is this. We'll just build these roads in and get this done, and then what we'll do is start focusing on building this area up. We also need the school. We need those built as well. I think this is the paver, isn't it? I think what I'm gonna do is sell you. Don't think we need you anymore. And then let me just see. We got a truck here. Wow. We've definitely got to start producing our own materials. Let me just see. I want a proper paper out here now. See, we got here. This is my V3S semi truck. So pick you up. What you will you have? Yeah, you're good for the semi truck. So what we'll do is pick you up, and you've set up for a 1 round trip delivery. So we'll get you doing that. I want to start opening up this road as a one-way road. Except it's got no real practical purpose, but it looks cool. Right, so I'm still pushing this through to get this main road asphalted, mainly for the future, but what I want to do is get this bit built in here. Last chance to buy. Okay, and we want to get this built through to about here, get this set up, and then we can build in these buildings, and this will kind of get working quite nicely. Get back up to him. This sawmill goes like bully air. Hit you down again. I don't think these guys are particularly that efficient, to be honest. I think we need more workers in here, but as I say, I've got this minimum staff here, which goes, but we just need to get this kind of put together. Do you need boards? Yeah, you need some boards, so we may need to go back to importing boards, because he went through this lot very quickly. Right, we're getting more workers out here. Hopefully they will start producing a lot more wood here. No, it's just not working. I need this workforce to get out here and do it. So we've now got a pharmacy. Building without drinking water, yes, I know, because we've got to get the water supplies in here. We need to get this built. So we really need to focus all our efforts on this, even if the rest of the economy is a little bit ropey. So, yep, that's about all we can do up here for the moment. We got this being built here. I am half considering if there's some way that we can get some low-key gravel production in here to take that pressure off of the junction up there. But I'm not convinced it's worth the effort, to be honest. I mean, we could put something here, but we still would have to kind of bring more workers. Workers is the problem up here. Fire, where's that? Where are we on fire? This would be a good result. Wow. I think the fire crews should be able to get to this. Yeah, I think they're just coming now. Okay, while we're here, let's just take a quick look round. Right, we've now got this set up, and this is being built. What we need is 3 open holes here. Year 62. What we got speed wise? Open hole truck there is 75. Then again, I don't think speed is that important. Let me just see. Let's just redo that again. It's 27,000. That's not bad, actually. I think we'll get 2 of those in there. Your job is going to pick up there, but it's got to be over 30%. I don't want you draining all the steel out. And then you're going to deliver to there. And 30% of this. What we got here. Yeah, I think if we go for 60, 30% of 60 is 20 tons. I think that would be, because I don't want this to be running away with massive amounts of capability. Now here we're going to need a couple of covered holes. Again, it's only a short distance, although technically this will only be producing kind of 18 tons of mechanical components, so we can probably go with something that's a little bit smaller, a bit cheaper. That's probably a little bit capacity. Let's see what we got. On something that's relatively small. Why have we got this here? We got a tractor and trailer that can pull. It's only 17 kilometers an hour though. We could always have a heavy covered hole, but we got these Tatras. We're going to put a couple of those in there. Oops. I just realised I made a mistake with the. You're going to pick up there, and you're going to here. At the moment, how much you got for mechanical components? That you did 65. You. Why? I bought the wrong trucks. That's okay. You can go to there. And you can go back to where's my, I think this is, what's this? No, that's the, just let you go into there for the moment. I think actually, okay, electricity problem. Right, we're going to buy the right trucks this time. Open holes. There they are. But you need to drop off to there. Unload 30%. So what we need to do now is just get the workforce into there and be working quite well. Let me just check while we're here. Where are my trains working? Where are you? Right, you're actually on that bridge. I don't want you on that bridge for the moment. Because, well, we'll let you finish the bridge because you're laying bricks. But, oh, the wrong one. Sorry. Actually, we can turn that to our advantage. I'm being a bit cack-handed today. I don't know what's up with me. We need to back build these in as well. It was probably building this one or that one. I just want to see. Right, he's on the way back now. So I want to suspend whatever one you're building here because I don't want you crossing the water yet because I want this built here. So just get into here. I want the back curves built here. Back to where that actually got a connection to it. Yeah, it is. I want this one built first because we get these finished. I can build these, and then what I can do then is get in another construction train. One can go this way, and one can come up this way. So we have 3 construction trains going out in different directions. Make sure you guys are working on that. Get that bridge built over, so then we can start pushing out this connection here, and eventually we will asphalt this road through here, and then start working our way out this way. Okay. Health is here. Now I have had a few bits of problems with the what we call it here, the pollution, and I'm not exactly sure what is causing it. It's almost like we're getting lots of pollution from this wood cutting place here. And is there anyone actually picking up from here? Yeah, we got back office, rail supplies, materials export. So I think at the moment that can just have to stay because it's supplying the resources to this area. And I think what we need to do is just get up to here and see how our guys are doing out this way. Right, they built this bit here. Get that built, and I think actually what I will do is give these guys something to do. Do something like that. Then 1, 5. Kind of cut off the post here, but no one should be coming here unless I tell them, and so that should be okay. We're not. It's not like we're going to need that just for the moment. Oh, one thing I do want to check is sewing, because I think we may have a truck that can do it. Certainly not in there though, is it? A harvester, not a harvester, sorry, a tractor. I think we might have a bit of a, I can't remember now if the one actually came out. Tractor, where are you? Sewing. No, it's still, I'm sure there was one. This is 18, this is 14. We've lost the one the good one that I was using. This is 1949. Oh well, that's the way it goes. So we've got this area here. I just want to check my fuel. Yeah, I mean the fuel system is holding up pretty well actually, and we are still making money, I think. Yeah, but I just lost money because I spent it on trucks which I didn't need. Oh, the next thing we need to do, something which I forgot completely about, is where's my... This is the road depot. You're in the wrong place. You can go there. And what I need is a couple of buses. I think we'll get a couple of those. They can come there. Yeah, it looks like you're pretty busy. What we need to do is set up some bus routes, a bus route down to here. We've now got the resources, we just don't have the workforce. We'll just knock that back down because we don't want it massively going. What is this? Yep. We've got 3 there. How are we doing? Right, we've now broken through here, which means it should now make a difference, and we don't need this mud road here now. Back to there. This road is now finished, so we can put you in there. We need a service road. I think I was going to put it that way, wasn't I? But I think it might be easier just to go that way. You need a connection. Get that done. What are you? I think you're where you flicker it means you're a cargo station. So put you to there. We got this. Can come there. Actually, that doesn't need to be. This is just an oil tanker. So that just needs to be a gravel road. Save a bit of money on speed on that there. So we're now pushing out this way with this one here. This has been connected. This has been connected. We can connect that up. This has now got a connection, so our road crews can keep pushing through there. How are we doing over here? These guys are working on the final link bridge. I'll make sure that, yeah, I think we're going to put the main crew on this as well. Just so, because I think what happens is that these don't get all the support that they actually need. We've nearly got that finished. We've got the bridge there. We've got this being built. This road is being laid out. Got this bridge being built. Good. This is being built, and then we can get out to this village here. Just move back up to the north and see what's going on. Right, we're starting to put this together, which is good. I got North Camp. We need that connection in as well. There's no point building here if we don't have water. We've got potential problem with power now. Part of me, I could run. How overloaded is my power station here? It's difficult to tell whether that's fully overloaded. Just wondering whether if we put, actually what I could do is, we need a substation to power up this side of the town. We got a little bit of a slot here. Kind of tuck you just on this corner here. Actually, we could probably push you in a little bit further, couldn't we? We could put you right in the middle if we could get. Now I want footpaths there, don't I? So if I could get that in there. No, I think this would be the safer position. So we'll just put a substation there. Mud road you there. And then what I want out here is a not high voltage, medium voltage switch. I want that. Horrible. This, oops, what is this? That's high to high. And what I'm going to do is we got the power station up there. We'll put you in here. Just there. Got a mud road connection there. And then what we're going to do is put a power connection to there. The reason I'm put this switch in is that it means that I won't have to rebuild this when this power station comes online, when this one gets decommissioned. So what we'll do is we'll take you to there. Oh, you get through there. And then is that actually one? Make sure this is continuous. It looks like it. Okay, 4. I'll put you there. Yeah. There. We're going to need power in here as well. And what that will mean is I can easily flip the switches, and so with it through this substation. And of course, when this is no longer required, that will give us an option to run power up into here to run the water and all these buildings, including the fire station. So we can then use the spare power line to put a substation in there and get everything going. While we're here, we'll just check the food supply. Yeah, we'll need more workers. Need more and more and more and more and more workers. Right, so we're this is the school. Yeah. Oh, the one thing I did think is about schools. What's up with this? Why is nobody delivering anything to you? Wait. Because I've got a bit of an education problem here as well. I think it's this one here. There's that don't have access to children, which is affecting my overall education. So that was meant to be built very quickly, but going here. Right, we've got this road crew is doing nothing in particularly that much at the moment. So, I mean, obviously I think they've built most of the roads that they want to build, and that so we can take advantage of this and keep pushing. You can go there, and I think what we will do is push you to there. And we'll just keep pushing out these road connections. This is the Skoda system dumper. It's SKD 760 RTS dumper. Ooh, what's that? Let's have a look at this. I mean, I wouldn't mind a good dumper. What we got here? 75 7 tons there. We got here 55 carrying 10 tons. Can't see all these SKD 706s. They're only 62 kilometers an hour, which isn't particularly brilliant. I must admit, I am liking this road. Talking of roads, if we actually finished this main road here, though this is not particularly that important because we got this road here. What have we got stuck here? It's in concrete. Let's see. I think the problem is all my concrete we got here. Oh, you're delivering gravel. You're the dumper crew. How many concrete mixers have I got up here? That's the road crew. That doesn't need concrete mixers. Don't tell me we don't have that many concrete mixers up here. We got 2. That's not good. We've got, what are you? You've got road cranes. You guys are the gravel boys, aren't you? You've got, right, I think you're delivering steel. We don't want you. You're delivering crops, so you're the open hole. Right, what we're going to do is send you to there. Oops. Let's send. Oops, he's gone. Wait. Have I upset someone? And I think what we're going to do is buy another concrete mixer. 60 kilometers an hour. They're all 60 kilometers an hour. You're 5 tons, you're 12 tons. We'll get a big toucher of 1100 in here. And what we'll do is make sure you're assigned to. Yeah, you're assigned to those, so that's good. Right. Now we've got this built. The problem now is that the fact that all this is being built, there's a good chance it might burn down, which could be a bit of a problem. But that's the risk when I'm working on the assumption if there's no power here, the game tends to start to try and ignore things. So we've got all this built here. And I don't really want to run power out to here just at the moment. We got the works. Let's see what the connections for this is at the moment. That goes to there. What we don't have is a connection to there. think I'm a bit inclined. They can walk all, wow. Walk all the way round to there. They can't get to there. That's a long walk round, so I think what we will do, if I can get another pedestrian underpass here. Say like that. We're gonna have to put you there underground. Like that. And we're there, there. And what that, when that's built, this should then shorten the distance to there and there. I think I will asphalt in these roads. And that one, well, we got everything. I think we're going to go the whole hog. We'll just do it that way. What that will do is mess up these guys because they've got no access. Oh, so they've got access through here. So they can work it out anyway. This guy is being pushed out this way. I think we can also put in that little section there now. Got the little bit of the gas station here. It's doing absolutely nothing. Maybe we can use that to help our general fueling situation. And it's there 100%. You do have power, don't you? Yes, good. Running out of time on this video, but I think just to complete this up, I'm gonna put in the footpaths here just for our little town, and we'll run you through to about there. You can come out the back, you can come to there. I think we can bring you to there, to there, to there, to there, there to there. Eventually this will be like an urban no-go area. Not happy with that footpath there. I think that will, it's gone a little bit better. You can come to there, and you can do it, yes. And we'll just build all those footpaths in there. That will ensure that all this lot is connected up. Then we just put another fire flash up, and it's always down this end. Okay. Oh wow! Oh wow! Come on, you can do it, guys. You can't afford to burn that down. So it looks like we're getting a lot more workers up to here. Look, yeah, we're getting a lot more people in there, even if we're not actually using it. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.